All right, people, so the camera is way back. I just wanted to show you just the length that I'm away. This is such a proud moment for me and Kelly. The camera can actually go back probably another 7-8 meters into actually the fence line of the gate. But just so you can see exactly how far I am away from the main thing, this is all our space. Anything within this fence line, there's a little bit of space out back as well actually, which I'm gonna do your full vlog style. But basically, first kind of unit, like a full unit walk around, I'm gonna give you a little bit of dreams, a little bit of plans, to kind of see what's happening. But from the gate, you've got obviously this fence line here that extends all the way around the actual facility. We've got at the very least, we've got like a meter and a half of nice kind of greenery, which again, we need to kind of get our amazing gardeners in and make it look proper, the YumCars spec. Everything's going to be trimmed, everything's going to be beautiful, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 spaces in the car park. So I can open up my little Tesco here as well, if I wish in the future. But yes, 19 spaces. Again, we're going to probably designate a few spaces for me and Kelly. This is going to be the wash bay out here. Now this is I think that's west. Yes, so that's west. So the sun actually comes round here in the afternoon, so most of my videoing will be obviously if the sun comes out there. I believe that's correct, east west. Yeah, so the sun will come out this way. We're gonna do quite a lot of shaded stuff in there. It's awesome. Whether we build like a porte-cochere out here, a dedicated wash bay, that's yet to be deciphered. But yeah, this is first of all the car park. Obviously the car's there. It's awesome the way they've built it. There's like a V shape, so it slopes a few degrees down and a few degrees up, and there's a drain, a huge whole line. So all the water and stuff like that, excess, all the drainage obviously we'll have to check, but all the water will come there, so it won't go kind of into kind of all the spaces. So yeah, it'd be quite cool. Huge door around back. I'll explain. Well, in fact, on the previous video, I told you that one of our clients had this built for himself. Well, actually, if you look there, there's like a ramp. This also was his. So he sold both premises. And what they used to do, this used to be their HQ, this used to be their kind of manufacturing facility. So they used to literally walk up the little ramp through a fence line gate there, but which has now been blocked off because it's now two separate owners of this place. And it's mega. So you've got oh man, honestly, I feel like crying. You've got, I think they are, if I'm not mistaken, they are a vaccine manufacturer, quite handy in the current climate. So vaccine manufacturer, these people, I'm sure they make hoses or something. So again, quite handy to have. On the back of us, we've got a higher place. It's like obviously kind of like machinery stuff, but they're quite tidy by the looks of it. And here you've got a swimming pool kind of place. So you're going to get all the bored dads of South Yorkshire, you know, have our coffees with us here while the kids swim and stuff. But yeah, it's an amazing kind of place, comparing to what kind of we've come from to where we're going. It's really cool. Now let me bring you in and I'm going to give you a vlog style video of the inside. All right, so I'm walking back up. I'm going to take you from the fence line. I'm going to do you a real tour of the place. Now mind you, this has not been vacated by us yet, so we've got, I'll probably say we're somewhere here. Yeah, that's the fence line. As you can see, there's the vaccines place. By the way, that's a beautiful unit. Imagine they move out. We can build a little fence line through there, and this will be the complete setup. So I'm going to walk you through. So we're going to go up. I'm going to go around back first. I'm going to give you the 360. So as I said, there is a little bit of space. This used to be, I mean, that's quite a nice place too. We got some steps. Nice walkway. Obviously we have to trim all this. It's not bad. I mean, what's this? Let me pace this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not even a full 5, so about 5 meters in width. I don't know what this is. Obviously they used to make fittings, so you could see they've been drilling and doing like test spots, so all of this is going to get knocked out. Every room that you will see has got its dedicated climate control systems. These do need to get massively serviced, or more than likely we're going to rip them out. This is again potentially can be knocked through. There is no compressed air, unlike this says. Tree's going to go, hopefully. Again, probably storage for something. So all this is going to go. We may trim all this back to there, and that is basically the perimeter walkway. You're going to see in there, it's beautiful. Look at that car park, amazing. So a lot of gardening work, and then we come here. There's a car again. So this time there's going to be the biggest YumCars sign you have ever seen in your life posted there. So I think we need to repaint these probably to make them lovely again. I have decided I'm going to hire one of them sweeper things, a road sweeper, once a month, because if you look here, it's like a little bit of dirt. I know you're going to laugh at me, but I just want everything perfect. I mean, this, as I said, we are secured by our own kind of own fence line. I want like a palm tree there, or banana tree, or whatever. It's truly amazing. Now, where the money aspect comes into it, again, CCTV systems have got a beautiful CCTV all over the place, which we're going to put ours on top of that as well. But I mean, potentially I want to re-render some of this concrete, the drainage I need to check, obviously repaint. The door, I believe, it almost looks brand new. I mean, look at that. I think the door itself is almost brand new, but if you look at the face of the building, it's basically a new build unit, almost. I know they've had quite a lot of structure work redone. All right, so this is where the plans begin. So you walk through the front door. This was their, I guess, in like a waiting room. They have got, unnecessarily for us anyway, they've got 2 lots of toilets. And by the way, they're probably the biggest toilets you've ever seen in your life. I mean, look at it. It may not look big on camera, but they're big toilets. I believe this one's even bigger, being a disabled. So imagine all this room's gonna have to go. I need to make sure the car's locked. Yep, the car's locked. So, it's quite cool, right? Everything is like shuttered up to the extreme. So obviously safety everywhere. There's roller shutters, alarm systems, great camera. Now, everything's going to be dark, I believe. We definitely need to sort this lighting out. So it's got a lift. Oh yes. Right, let's have a look. It's got kitchen, breakfast bars, like literally to be able, obviously we're going to rip all this out hopefully, put an induction hob in there, obviously got a dishwasher, fridge, but you know, to be able to cook hot food, I wish it was free, but to be able to cook hot food on demand is amazing. This is another office, more roller shutters. I think this is the tinted side of the glass you saw. Obviously more shutters everywhere. It's impregnable. So it's got AC throughout every room. Ooh, I've just walked into the wall. But yeah, I mean, TV, it's going to probably get ripped out and stuff. But yeah, every room can be climate controlled into here. Before I go into the money bit, the warehouse. So it's going to be upstairs now. We don't know what's going to be upstairs yet. As I said, moving. In fact, this was from when Kelly, the lift's up. I forced Kelly to get the lift up just to have a look. We had a running joke, imagine the lift broke and I couldn't get her out. So again, more climate control, definitely needs some good lighting. But yeah, I mean, look, it can pump -1 air, 35-degree air. So office in here, what you will see is all of this system. I've been told this is a very, very expensive system. So this controls all the CCTV, goes all the way through the ceilings up here. But this is the view. Look at that. Amazing. And then across the landing, we've got offices. So more office space. Look at that. So another 2 offices there. I think this is, I'm not sure, but we think this is going to be my podcast suite. Not sure yet, but this could be a podcasting room, or the other room you've just seen, a standalone office. These are the views. Again, more climate control. Oh, look, Kelly seems to find these extremely fascinating and cool to play with. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I know, yeah, that's it, it's fully closed. She was playing with these for half an hour. She's easily amused. So, more climate control up here. Again, we now overlook into, there's one day, again, law of attraction people, one day this will be our unit as well. Now this will be, imagine that for a distribution facility, it'd be great. Yeah, just offices, your typical office. This obviously, this was from below. You can see, well, it's hard to see because of these, but so on the back of us, you could see where I walked. There's that place we're going to knock down, but look on the back, it's just a forest. Look at that. Very quiet. You can't really complain, can we? We're out the way. Yeah, we are out the way, and it looks like you've got obviously a neighbour there and a neighbour there who are extremely successful, and it's not going to give us any problems, I believe. Now, that is the upstairs. Now, where you saw me walk through the room is upstairs there. We're thinking, you're going to see in a second why, we're going to chop through that wall, we believe, to make easier access. I believe some of the electrics aren't working, some are. I know the mez stuff's working, but the other stuff isn't. Hello everybody, welcome. It might be a little bit echoey in here, but look at that. Oh, seriously, can't believe it. So this is the shutter door. I mean, I'm 6'6", right? So 2 meters for all my European friends. So I'm up here. Now remember this point, look how high that door goes. So literally we can get our containers in, or the trucks can kind of back up into this. So we've got a full mezzanine. We had an option of taking this off. One sec, I'm going to flip you. So again, full height, both ways, underneath and above. I mean, these are massive. So this massive roof. So full height mez, which we've decided to keep. Now, we believe, again, this, I'll show you another door. This is the, apparently, well, the old trade counter. So, you can see the car somewhere in there. I don't know where I've parked, unless it's been stolen. But yeah, there you could see the slab walls. But this used to be like a trade counter for people who used to walk in like that. So we're going to knock this through 100%. We do not need for a trade counter. I'm going to walk you upstairs. So, well, before I get upstairs, this is the door we came through. We've got, it's basically like a changing room, wet room, which if you think about it, where does it? So it starts there, goes into there. So it's quite big. So it probably, the wall ends around here. So if you think all of this space, we can knock, this is the plan again. We're thinking, nothing yet concrete. This used to be their fittings room. As you can see, they've got full air hose systems everywhere. I believe this is some, if I can turn the lights on, some decent stuff. You've got the wide pipes and stuff like that everywhere. Again, a little bit of a mess of a room. But if I can come back out here, we're going to knock all this through, make more space. This is going to get all tidied up to our spec. Now this mezzanine is a big boy. So again, I've got plenty of height up here. Look at that. Huge. So it's nice. Apparently it's got a good load bearing capability, but if you remember, this was one of the offices, I believe it's up here somewhere, but if we were to put a room there or a door there, we can walk through rather than having to go downstairs. Now the podcast office, the one on its own, is here. We're thinking of chopping that whole wall out, putting in beautiful glass, whether it's tinted or not. I'm not yet sure on that fact. But yeah, we're going to obviously partition this unit off. We're going to get distribution, our filming facility. Yeah, it's scary, people. Literally. Very scary. There's a lot of stuff in here that we've never seen before. We've got our own dedicated power in this time. We're not sharing with anybody, which is this massive stem of, look, it's almost this thickness. We feel honored, feel happy, humbled, emotional. It's a lot of work in this place. I think that's one of the fire alarms going off. Yeah, let me open this door up. Let's see if it actually, well, I know it works because I had it up before. So what do I do? It's fully electric. Oh yeah, baby. A long time for it to get up there. A lot of space. Again, is this the biggest unit in the world? No. Can we make this work? Somehow have to, because again, we can probably move into a 40,000 square foot unit and still take that place up. Anything is possible with us. I have found this out. We can literally fill this up everywhere, but face a bit more in focus. But for now, this will be our home for minimum 5. We've got it in our clause for automatic extension at another 5, so it's 10 years. It's if we wish, of course. I mean, once we build this place out to hopefully the best spec we can. Again, we're going to be a little bit limited at the minute with this whole cost of living and raw material shortages for the building trade. So, I mean, again, when the building vlogs start, honestly, I'm going to take it through every process. Again, we still have to operate as normal somehow at location 1, location 2, this is known, and we have to obviously kind of build it out as fast, as the best quality as we can, with a reasonable kind of expectation of time frames as well. Because currently, just so people realize, we are paying for 2 places or 2 locations at once. We're paying for all 4 units of flex space. We're paying for this place. Again, as you can see, as of the time of this video is now, well, this place has been in our possession for 3 days. 3 days we're paying for it. No operation. We're on the emergency electrics tax. In fact, if that's the case, I better turn those lights off. So emergency rates of electrics, which, as people know who own a house or 2, no, it's not the cheapest. So yeah, anything kind of here already kind of, we have to not rush, but we have to be hasteful. So guys, this is the first official walk around video of the unit. We're obviously going to get architects in the next couple of days, and hopefully we can start making our 2.0 dream a reality. And hopefully this place will see us grow to much more lofty heights. This will give us more foundations for a much bigger kind of platform, both physically and virtually online. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for the support. I mean, I appreciate it. It's because of you guys. Every person who watches this video, every time you purchase something, you allow us to grow. Like literally, it's because of you that this thing is even feasible. It's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to cause me to go probably grey even faster. But as I said, every view count, it's you guys. Every order, it's you guys. Every review that you leave, and you know, every time you engage with us through any means, you know, comments or emails, everything's for you, and it's because of you. It's crazy, and obviously all our importers, you know, in Europe, in the US, Canada, all that type of stuff. It's all because of you. So our family keeps growing, our virtual family, and by the day it gets bigger and bigger. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Kelly appreciates you all. I think Kelly is probably doing some architect drawings or something on her notepad and pen, so when the real architect comes, she's got a little bit of idea. But honestly, we all appreciate you. You are all awesome, and stay tuned for some serious moving, building and reoccupation vlogs. Thank you all so much. Have an awesome week. I love you all. I'll see you soon.